Shelley Ealer here, and I'm excited to tell you that I finally decided to start my inspirational YouTube channel called Your Heart Guide. Now this is something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. Not just wanted to do, but felt really called to do. I felt it within here for a really long time, and not just here, but outside of me as well. So many friends and teachers have said to me, you really should be doing videos. You should start your own YouTube channel. And I've always replied and said, yeah, I know, I see that, I hear it, I feel it, but I just haven't. And what I know to be true is that when you have a calling and when it's reaching out to you, it doesn't go away. It keeps showing up again in your life over and over again until you pay attention. Oprah talks about it all the time. She says it's like a pebble, like someone kind of throwing this little pebble at you. And if you don't get the pebble, then a bigger rock comes at you. And if you don't get that rock, then all of a sudden a brick wall comes tumbling down upon your head. And, even though I know that lesson, I've heard Oprah teach it many times, that's what happened to me this last year. Over the last few years, I've been getting the pebbles, I've been getting the bricks. But 3 months ago, the brick wall came slamming down on me because I wasn't paying attention. And 3 months ago, my job fell apart. Just out of nowhere. It was so incredibly bizarre. And when it happened at the time, I was really pretty broken up over it, to be totally honest with you. I didn't know how it happened. I didn't know why it happened. But with a little bit of time and reflection, I realized, oh, Shelley, this isn't a bad thing. Everything works out exactly as it's supposed to. You know that. You know there are no mistakes. This is just the universe stepping in and kicking your butt because you aren't moving forward towards the life that you're meant to live. You aren't living your passion and your purpose. You know what you're meant to do. Now get to work. And when I heard that, every cell in my body said, yeah, that's it. I know that's what it is. And then I got excited. So today I'm taking that leap of faith. I'm putting out my first video. Why I'm being called to do this, I don't know, to be completely honest with you. I just know that I'm being called. I just know that it will show up, and that when I hear this is something I'm supposed to do, I'm just supposed to follow in faith and move forward, and it will all work out as it's supposed to. I have no idea how to do this. I am terrible at video and editing and all these type of things, but I just have faith that it's all going to work out the way that it's supposed to. That's what I have my husband and my sons for as well. But, what's interesting to me is that this year, I started hearing the calling again that it was time to get back to this work, time to get back to practicing, taking classes again and getting back into learning and studying inspiration again and putting myself back out there again, because I feel like I kind of been hiding for a while. And why was I hiding? Because I got beaten up pretty badly. Being on a reality TV show and being exposed to 6 million people and having it not work out the way you thought it was going to can be pretty damaging. So for the last few years, I've had to put myself back together again, and all is well, and I know everything worked out the way it's supposed to be. I know, to be honest with you, I wasn't on that show to sell towels. I know I was on the show to sell hope, and that everything that happened was meant to happen in order to guide me on the path of my true destiny, to spread inspiration and to spread hope. So that's what I'm doing today with this very first video, taking that one step in faith, headed in the direction of my new path and what I really know I'm called to do. And a couple months ago, before the brick wall came crumbling on my head, I wrote this poem. I felt very inspired just to write this. It's called It's Time. And I know that this was coming, it was trying to come out of me and come through me to wake me up and tell me, wake up, Shelley, the brick wall is going to come down, it's time. But I didn't hear it. I thought it was such a special poem, and I thought it was neat, but didn't realize how much it was calling to me. I want to share it with you because I know now that it's not just time for me, but I know it's time for you as well. See, there's something that it's been time for me to do this, but I know that it's time for you to do something too. I know there are a lot of you that are watching that have had this dream called to you, that have had this feeling within that you're not doing. Maybe because you're hiding behind your fear like I was. Maybe because you're afraid of being vulnerable and putting yourself out there. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But I want you to know it's okay. You're not alone. This is something that we can do together. And I want to ask you right now, what's it time for you to do? It's time for me to start this channel. It's time for me to start my life coaching business. It's time for me to get back and be a public speaker again. It's time for me to do that. I know it. But what's it time for you to do? So listen up and see if this resonates. It's time. It's time to shine. Everything's starting to align. The knowing so strong from within, the feeling that it's time to begin. It's time. It's time to shine. No more hiding behind your fears. You've cried too many tears. It's been way too many years. It's time. It's time to live the life you're meant to live. It's time to give the gifts you're meant to give. It's time to be brave and strong. It's time to not care who thinks you're wrong. It's time to follow the invisible voice. It's time to make love your choice. It's time to dream big and believe there's no limit to what you can achieve. It's time. It's time to be everything you're meant to be, to stop thinking you're not qualified, you don't need a degree. It's time to take one small step in faith and know you'll be protected by grace. It's time to stop pushing against what appeared to be wrong. It didn't happen to you, it happened for you and it made you strong. What's holding you back? What do you have to lose? Fear isn't real, it's something you choose. This time will be different. You are different. You aren't who you were, you're so much more. You've learned and you've grown. Maybe that's what it was for. So come on, no more excuses. There's no time than now. Own your light. Know you're right. No need to worry how. It's time. So what's it time for you to do? I know you know. I know you hear it right here. I know that maybe you're letting fear get in the way like I have for all these years. But I want to encourage you that it's time to shine. I want to encourage you to own your light, to truly know that what you hear within is right, and to take that one small step in faith. If you could do me one small favor today, and please subscribe to my channel. I have no subscribers as of yet, so if you could be my first, that would be awesome. If you'd like to hear inspirational messages, then this is the channel for you. Also, if you know someone who needs this particular message, who needs to get up, who knows that it's time and who isn't moving forward, if you could copy this and you could send it to them, that would be great. Until next time, I thank you so much for watching, and I love you. Be blessed. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.